Yeah, hello, this is Dave from cheapbooks.com playing World of Tanks. The tank is the Panzer IV Hydrostat. This is a German Tier 5 medium tank. The map is Siegfried Line. I just purchased this tank today. It is my first game. I am going to say that my first impression is I absolutely love this tank. I think it's a great tank. I'm very glad that I purchased it. It has a fast reload. It's around 4 seconds. It's got a pretty good penetration. I usually only look at the premium rounds in terms of penetration because it's a premium tank, so I usually fire the gold rounds. It penetrates at 158. If you watch my videos, you know I love the Matilda. This does 50% more penetration than the Matilda. Now, I usually go to this location, and the reason why is because it's center on the map. You can hit tanks all the way through the city, either on the east or the west. And if your team is winning, you could advance on the enemy very easily. You're going to see I need to move to hit that Hetzer. Although he made it easy for me. And you'll notice that I reversed in order to get more of the building blocking me, and I probably should have reversed faster.
They're knocked out.
You can easily hide in these bushes and get shots on some tanks. If you look at the mini-map, you'll see that the enemy tanks and my allies are basically up against each other. You've got, in front of me, there's 7 allies to the left. I was slow to get that tank. I was very disappointed that I didn't get it. However, I got another opportunity. Now the Kpfw here, Kpfw is a good tank. They've got great armor, and I actually seem to recall it's slow, but once you upgrade the engine, it's pretty good to drive around. Now, there's a question as to when you hit these tanks, number one, hitting the track is actually a very good idea because it keeps him stuck. And your allies, when your allies hit that tank and he's tracked because of me, I'm going to get experience because of that. Number two, you can cause damage to tanks by hitting their tracks. It doesn't always work. I don't know the secret to damaging tanks by hitting the tracks on the front. It happens sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. I haven't figured out the reason why yet. But I'm going to hit that track to see if I can cause damage. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work out.
That one didn't go through.
But I am going to keep him tracked.
We didn't penetrate their armor. That one didn't go through.
So trying to cause damage on the track did not work, so I'm going to have to reposition. That one, I think, took the tracks off. Okay, now here's the situation. I got 1 kill, low on hit points. If you look at the mini-map, the score is 8-5. My team is doing well. Right, as I said, I love this position because you can shoot all the way through here. You can get tanks over there. I could advance a little bit and hit tanks on the right. You don't want to knock these down. Use them for cover. So if you're going to advance, move into the space to the left so that your enemies might hit this instead. And from the back, you can cover everything behind you, such as where that Panzer is. I could go hit that Panzer. Now my option here, you'll notice that there's that Chinu. I could either go after the Chinu or go after the Panzer, or there might be another tank. Unfortunately, I did not make the right decision. So I started advancing here in the back. I got to this location, and there's the other tank I was referring to. We know that there's a Chinu over here. I'd have to cross the street over there and kill him, or of course there's a chance, which could be a very good chance, that he will kill me. There's a KV-1 over here. His gun is pointed away from me. I could easily aim at this KV-1. And then there's another tank over there, the Panzer IV-H medium tank, which should be easier to penetrate. However, I have to expose my tank to go after him. So it makes sense that the best thing to do is to hit this KV-1, and if he shoots at me, to reverse and hope that the Chinu doesn't know that I'm here. Actually, you know what? That's the mistake that I made. Okay. Here's the mistake I made. I just presumed that I forgot that I was spotted. The KV-1 spotted me. And it's obvious. I mean, he's right there. He's right in front of me. He definitely spotted me. But in my mind, I'm thinking the Chinu doesn't know I'm here because just a second earlier I was unspotted. So I had forgotten that the Chinu now knows exactly where I am. So I did advance, and I could have remained exactly where I was. I could have remained where I was and hit the KV-1. I would have been exposed to the Chinu, which you'll notice has come around the corner. And he shot me.
Everyone get out.
So unfortunately, that's the game for me. He shot me through the arches. I probably would not have been able to do anything. Maybe if I had stayed in the position I was, the arches, he may not have been able to shoot at me. I don't know. But that's irrelevant. You know, I made that mistake, and it's okay. The score was 9-6. In regards to the Hydrostat, I did get one kill. I believe the Hydrostat is an engine technology that the Germans made, and they decided not to produce. Maybe it's a steam engine or something like that. Excuse me. I like this tank. The gun penetrates. It has good penetration. It's got a quick reload. It's reasonably fast. 40-something, 48 kilometers. Obviously, it doesn't have the greatest armor. It's a medium tank. It uses my crew for my medium tanks, my German medium tanks, which includes the Panzer Mutz, the Panther 8.8. I've now got the Leopard Tier 9. So I've got a great crew. It's probably 3 to 4 skills. I like it. I expect to have good games on it. This was my first game. The tank was the Panzer Kampfwagen for Hydrostat, German Tier 5 medium tank, and the map was Siegfried Line. And like I said, I do recommend it. If you're considering buying it, I do recommend it.